Welcome back to Volleyball Central for the second game of our Wednesday double dip in this live and exclusive coverage of the UAAP Season 77 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Day 3 of the tournament so far. It has been action-packed during the weekend, and now we get to the second game. And after De La Salle made short work of National University earlier in our first game, a second game will feature opening day winners and defending champions, Ateneo de Manila University Lady Eagles versus the always gritty Adamson Lady Falcons here at the arena in San Juan, and we are live over ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Hello and good afternoon. Alongside Mosey Ravena, I'm Boom Gonzalez. Good to have you with us again sa buong Pilipinas at sa buong mundo na nanonood over the Filipino channel. We'll be joined by Gabby Dario and Laura Lehman later on in the broadcast. But Mosey, traditionally, and you know this, when Adamson and Ateneo get together, there's something always that happens. Regardless of the team standings, they seem to really provide us with great volleyball action.
That is true, partner. Siguro because they're both birds of prey.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, definitely, as we saw Ateneo last game, and also Adamson, they improved, both teams improved a lot. A lot of players stepping up for both squads. So this is going to be an exciting match.
All right. Well, let's talk about that Ateneo game. You mentioned it earlier. Ateneo, during the opening day, let's talk about the standings first so that you get a better idea of what we're talking about here. I did say regardless of the standings, Ateneo right now behind De La Salle, who have captured their second victory after their victory over National University earlier.
That's right. That Adamson also, of course, wanting to have that first win. But Ateneo de Manila, as you've said, in the first game, alam mo, they really played like a solid team. Maybe some are even saying better than last year.
It's hard to tell, ano?
Yes.
Even after one game, but it was an impressive match over Adamson National University. Let's look at this first. Ito yung nangyari muna sa DLSU at Adamson University. This is what happened during the game that me and Noringo had the pleasure of covering.
And it was a nice one. It was a long four-setter for DLSU and Adamson. Adamson just not giving it away. Adamson winning the second set. Adamson really showed a lot of spunk.
Right.
They really showed that they're an improved team.
Right.
MNAS was playing so great. But, you know, DLSU had just all the answers in that game. So, but again, Adamson, I was talking to Coach Sherwin a while ago, and he is happy. He is happy with that first game. But of course, he wants a win.
Right.
And maybe today we'll see. But again, you are sure that Adamson will give it their all.
Yeah, they could have easily taken 2 sets off De La Salle, but La Salle just, as you mentioned, pushed the right buttons in that match at medyo iniwanan na sila in that 4th set after 2 very competitive sets. All right, Gabby Dario, our third member of our broadcast, had a chance to talk to Amanda Villanueva, and we'll listen to that interview later on, but she was the one who led Adamson, and obviously this year it's going to be different post-Bang Pineda era of Adamson University. She will be at the forefront.
Look at the numbers for Amanda Villanueva in that first game, really stepping up. Look at her last season's numbers. You know, Amanda Villanueva bringing in her beach volleyball skills, diba? In the indoor volleyball, and played just so great in that first game against the LSU.
You can say that she's been playing for 2 straight years, no break, including that the beach volleyball competitions even last year. But she also got great support from Mylene Paat and also from Jessica Galanza, but she will be in the spotlight. Her problem in previous years, Mosey, was consistency. Let's see if she can be more consistent this year, and let's get her thoughts with Gabby Dario in this interview.
So Amanda, after scoring the most points for your team in the last game, would you consider yourself the focal point for the Falcons offense this season?
No, I don't consider myself as the focal point this season for Adamson. I consider each one of us to be the focal point, and about contributing points each game. It's not about just one game, it's about the whole season.
Okay. So, how do you plan on leading your team in your game today?
Siguro all of us will be leading the game, contributing points for the whole game. And then we just told ourselves now we have to play the game right. Na gumalaw kami ng maayos. It's not about winning. It's about applying what we've learned from the last game against the LSU and applying it in this game.
Thank you, Amanda. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Gabby. Very soft-spoken Amanda Villanueva. Well, she's right. She's got to do her thing, but she's got to get support in this game because they're going up against the defending champions who look very sharp against National University, Mosey.
And I like how the way she puts it, parang no pressure on the team and no pressure of being the star player of the team.
But they don't want to go 0-2.
Yes.
That's for sure in this tournament. All right, let's talk about Ateneo. You did say that some people might have thought that they looked better than last year in the first game. In all fairness, it's only one game, but they did look sharp, and the scores don't lie.
That's correct. 3-setter for Ateneo, disposing of NU with 21-25. NU scoring only 18 and 15 in the last two sets. And of course, obviously, it was led by Eliza Valdez with 28 points. But you could see that it was a team effort. Even the rookie, Bea De Leon, was really held her presence in the middle, showing us that even if she's a rookie, she has the maturity to play alongside the veterans of Ateneo. And look at their block points, Boom. Just too much for NU. And NU, you have Jaja Santiago, you have Myla Pablo, even their setter, Ivy Perez, is a tall setter. But Ateneo having 11 attack points in that game.
And not... You see the big number there is those 11 service points, no? As you mentioned, and you all know in volleyball, Mosey.
Serve points,
serve points. Ang bigat nun dahil free points yun because obviously, as you will see, this is a big number. When you can get free points, cheap points, and quick points sa service pa lang.
And remember, last year sila yung leader dun sa service points with about 3.67 a set. That's really big. That's freebies, diba, that you get from the attack. So, offense kagad from the service line. But also, you can see that it is not only Eliza Valdez. You have Julia Morado with 3, Michelle Morente with 1, Ella Desus also having 1 service point. So, yun nga another arsenal for Ateneo.
Yun.
Diba?
At kahit naman sa Lasal, di ba, pinag-uusapan nila dati yan. Importante. It all starts with a serve. If you can get a service ace right away, then that would be better. All right, let's talk to Laura Lima now, who had the chance to sit down with the elevator, Ella De Jesus, in this interview, and let's listen to it.
Mosey, I am here now with Ella De Jesus, who performed very well last game. Now, Ella, I think we talked to Eliza last Saturday, and she said that even after all this time, it still doesn't feel like you guys are defending champions. So, can you say that after a win in 3 sets like the one last game, is it safe to say that you guys are stronger this year?
Hindi, kasi yung mindset talaga namin is still the same as last year na we take it one game at a time.
And what are some of the things that the team has to improve on this year, even though you guys already have the title?
I guess lahat pa din, in all aspects. Yung blockings namin and then floor defense, that's very important. And nag-focus kami sa service.
Okay, there you have it. Ella De Jesus. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Lau. Sitting down with Jarella, Ella De Jesus, the elevator, and just one of the many veterans now of this Ateneo team.
And I just like the way she played in their first game. You remember, she came off sick bay, di ba? Stress fracture for Ella De Jesus. And yet, some say she's playing even better, at least in that first game.
All right, let's get the show on the road. Coach Sherwin Meneses will try to get a first win for season 77 against Coach Tai Bundit, who is looking to get a streak going here in season 77 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant Wednesday afternoon from the Philoil Flyvee Arena here in San Juan as we present match number 6 in the Women's Volleyball Tournament of your Season 77 UAAP. Officiating this match, our first referee, Bob Malena, national referee. Our second referee, Salameo Cases, national referee. Now let us meet the starters. First, for the reigning, defending champions, Ateneo de Manila Lady Eagles. Number 14, Bea De Leon. Number 8, Ella De Jesus. Number 16, Amy Ahomiro. Number 12, Gia Morado. Number 3, Michelle Morente. Number 2, team captain, Elisa Valdez. Their libero, number 13, Denden Lazaro. And the head coach of the Lady Eagles, Anusorn Tai Pundit. And now, starting for the Adamson Lady Falcons. Number 8, Canela Emnas. Number 9, team captain, Faye Kelala. Number 4, Mylene Paat. Number 17, Erica Alcuino. Number 12, Jessica Galanza. Number 6, Amanda Villanueva. Fair libero number 15, Marlene Cortel. And the head coach of the Falcons, Sherwin Meneses.
We're here at the arena in San Juan. We call it Volleyball Central, and we are about to get things going for the second game of our Wednesday double dip. Ateneo versus Adamson. As I said, they really always put on a good show, regardless of... I remember talking to Cara Acevedo a long time ago, and she said that's just how it is. When it's, regardless of its elimination or semifinals, which they've met, step ladder or semifinal, the Final Four, they always seem to match up well against each other. So we don't expect anything less today here between these two teams as you look at the starting six. And again, we want to highlight the rookie De Leon and Ateneo played very well in her first game in the UAAP, and the second-year player, Jessica Galanza for Adamson, who played very well against PLSU in a loss.
And you know, Boom, it's also about offense for Ateneo and defense for Adamson.
Traditionally, diba?
Yes.
Adamson, a very good floor defense team, and they're gonna need that against the girl who is #1 in scoring 2 years in a row now, Elisa Valdez. And again, we start off with quick point service.
From the serve. Remember last year it was about 2.43 points per set on the serve for Ateneo, and that was #1.
#1 na yun.
#1 na. This on their first game.
11?
3.63 points. So they're right on track. 3.67.
11 points on service aces for the #1 serving team of the league last year. Also, we highlighted De Leon and Galanza. We are expecting great things from Gia Morado this year, but how about Emnas also from Adamson? You liked how she played in that first match.
Yes, definitely. And I was talking to Coach Sherwin about her. And he's just too happy that and he knows that she really improved a lot.
Let's go to Gabby Dario with more from the Lady Falcons.
Well, right after the Lady Falcons game last Sunday, Coach Sherwin Meneses expressed his disappointment with the team at sabi niya, pag nagkakamali kayo sa mga basic lang na ganun, mahirap talaga lumaban. He also told them not to underestimate just how intelligent their opponent can be. For today, Coach Sherwin does not want the team to be content with their performance in the last game and come out with a lot of aggression to be able to match up against the Lady Eagles. Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Gabby. Reports for Adamson today. In the meantime, free ball for the defending champions, Ahumira, who developed that play last year. Ateneo de Manila.
Main utility to the middle hitter for Ateneo. A lot of adjustments last year for Ateneo within the tournament.
Mosey, what difference does it make when you come in every single year as a challenger, and then you come in as a champion? What is the difference in swagger or mindset or ugali? Ano bang nag-iiba?
I think there will be games, especially in the eliminations, that you feel that you're the champion, right? But eventually, when it goes down to your Final Four, the semis, yung pressure adds up already because syempre there's something to defend.
Morente, Morado, Valdez. Opportunity for us to check in with Laura Lehman.
Boom and Mosey, after last game, the only thing that Coach Tai said was no comment. Now, according to the girls who are well familiar with this lingo, this means two things. First, that the girls won the game and completed their job. They followed his more talk, more power, and stronger arms advice. Second, however, no comment also means that Coach Tai did not see an exceptional performance, even with Eliza's 28 points. According to him, the girls made a lot of avoidable errors, especially service errors, and he knows that they are not performing to their fullest. They still have a long way to go this season, and so now is not the time for praise. Hence, the no comment from Coach Tai. And so for today, he is expecting the girls to fine-tune those errors and simply play like they've practiced. That's all for now, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much. Laura Lehman completes our broadcast team for the second game, and Eliza Valdez finds a hole.
That's right, Eliza Valdez again with a powerful open hit. Yung no comment number 2, you can clearly see that a little bit of pressure now from Coach Tai.
No.
Yung perfection diba? Once, even in spite of a 3-set win, he wants a better performance from the team.
Donaldson's in replay. Don't miss a spike dial. 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. Morente from the other side. And Nas sets up Calanza. It is returned.
This was well read by the blockers of Ateneo.
Well, De Leon definitely adds more ceiling to this Ateneo team now. She looks like a natural volleyball player. She moves laterally like a natural volleyball player. She moves vertically, naturally like a volleyball player.
They have another tall player,
Yes.
Maddie Madaya, who stands about 5'10", 5'11", also in the middle hitter too. You have Therese Gaston, who
Right.
also stands about 5'9". So a tall lineup for the Lady Eagles.
I'm sure we'll get a shot of that full lineup who are standing around right now at the corner of the arena in San Juan to give you a sense of how tall the girls are getting in the UAP. You talk about the LaSalle height. Of course, we all know that already. National U last year, and now Ateneo this year. Galanza. Lazaro was there. Morente. And that brings us to the first technical timeout of this first set. 8-3 is our score. Kit Kat break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Babalik po tayo dito sa arena in San Juan para po sa laban ng Ateneo kontra Adamson University. Reverse set to Michelle Morente, second-year player for Coach Tai Bonded. Julia Morado.
Only one blocker there for Morente. Not enough. She has really developed that utility position.
And really, the unpredictability of the offense of Ateneo is what really, I think, the biggest change in last year's team compared to the previous teams.
And plus, yung ball distribution also of Gia Morado is just,
I think that goes hand in
he has very
hand.
high volleyball IQ.
Right. She's on your screens right now, and they're lording it over Adamson. They give a point to Adamson right now, 9-4. Also, that's the shot. Wait. Parang teaser lang. Ayun, that's the shot you were talking
Look
about.
at that. Look at the height of Ateneo right now.
Very tall lineup. Except for Tan, their alternate setter. Free ball. Guevara is not able to put it away. Morada goes back to Eliza. It is sent back, and a good block by Galanza and Guevara.
And this time it was Adamson reading that offense well, blocking Eliza Valdez, and offensive blocking at that.
Let's also give credit early on here Mylene Bad, who played very well against De La Salle last time out. She was the second leading scorer behind Villanueva with 15 points. One-hand set. De Leon is not able to handle it. An error on the attack.
Look at the height of De Leon and those broad shoulders.
Galaw, no? Mosey, you've been around volleyball for a very long time. I'm sure you can spot talent at a very young age. And movement.
Volleyball structure.
Parang Kita mo Emnas sets up Galanza. Galanza. They let that touch go from Galanza. They open up to her again. Here come the Lady Eagles. They go to De Leon. Guevara.
Floor defense. Really good floor defense coming from both teams.
Let's see what Adamson's going to do with this free ball. Guevara is checked. Bad recovering. Galanza setting up through the block. It is to Valdez, and it is the rookie putting it away.
And this is the maturity of Bea De Leon. In spite of being young, you can see her court sense is already there. This was a long rally, ending with that hit by Bea De Leon on the free gift given by Adamson.
I think she brings an interesting, as Jessica Galanza finds a wonderful attack there. I think it brings a different dynamic to the Ateneo offense because in its history, in recent history, as we look at an Oishi Oh Wow moment from Galanza, open up to everyday surprises with Oishi Oh Wow. They haven't had an effective, consistent middle hitter, Mosey.
Somebody who we say solid like a gimbal, perhaps.
Yung consistent talaga, Mikareya style, yung nandun lagi yung opensa niya talaga. So, that would be interesting if they develop that with this former Poveda recruit. Something that they haven't enjoyed. They always had a converted middle hitter, ano?
Yes.
Score is 11-7. Adamson hanging tough and Villanueva's in front. Now the blocking coming into play for the defending champion.
That was kind of short set for Villanueva. She was just running after that hit.
Pinagaling, and if you watch Amanda Villanueva all these years, you know that she needs that long approach. She likes it that way. Let's listen in.
Tulong-tulong na.
Sa likod. Sa likod. Makakapul yan.
Salang. Tulong-tulong na.
Easy mo lang. Wala mo na kami. Ha?
Tara, kami bahala.
Well, yun ang sabi niya, bitin. Like you said, Mosey, bitin yung set.
So you don't want yung players, yung spikers mo, yung momentum running, diba? Going towards the net. It's very hard.
The answer, misreceive. Villanueva sends it to the other side. They open up to Ella De Jesus. Free ball for Adamson, too close to the net.
Adamson Villanueva, once again, you're trying to run towards the net, hitting the net this time.
It's also Emnas, no? Get closer.
Maddie Madayag there, another tall girl. Halos kasing laki na ni Patnong.
They only played 7 players the last time out against National University. Very tight rotation. Catches the fingers. De Jesus. Pat was there for coverage. Emnas to Guevara. That's a great setup job.
What a solid hit and a solid connection there by Emnas and Guevara. Look at that. That's the right height for Guevara. She wants it a little bit higher than the usual quick.
Yeah. She is the captain this year, by the way, for Lady Falcons, coached by Sherwin Meneses. Lazaro. Morente. That is out.
Wide for Morente. Too much angle and too much power in that hit.
Best taking over the chores of Makatuno last year. Romero puts it up and puts it away. Gives him a 5-point lead at 14-9.
Off the block point coming from Amy Romero.
I asked her.
Diba parang easy taking lang kay Amy eh. Nakita niya may blockers. Off the block point.
She said she was incredibly happy with the opportunity, the court time that she got with Coach Dai, that built her confidence really and brought out the game that she wanted to bring out.
Because everybody was really waiting for her, especially when we talk about ADMU. So they were really waiting for her to explode. You know, they knew that she could really do it. Because of that playing time, she was able to last season.
You know, in sports, confidence is a big thing. There's a lot of talented kids. We are surrounded by talented kids, Mosey.
That's right. And you just have to wait for the right time. And when it's your moment, grab it. Diba?
Yep. Back set again. Oh! Bad. And Emnas couldn't get to that ball. Jesus goes cross court for that attack for a 5-point lead. Ito yung kaninang pinagtalunan.
Because I think violation, nung binalik yung block, nag-net, nag-antenna.
And it's a point for Adamson.
Correct.
Good on our lead referee, of course, to make the correction. Chance here for Ateneo. They open up to Valdez on the other side.
And credit half that point to Gia Morado for doing that shoot all the way to Eliza Valdez.
15, so make that 16-10. We will be back. A great Wednesday crowd, which in the middle of that crowd is former Adamson superstar Bang Pineda. Doon naman sa si Pao Soriano.
Supporting, of course.
Nakausap ko rin kanina bago nagsimula yung laro. Sabi na doon daw sila upo muna sa crowd. Pero mamaya tatayo daw sila sa likod ng kanilang mga former teammates. Gatorade spike of the game, fueling the UAP to play hard. What a set. Gia Morado. Morado again. Short and slow.
Eliza Valdez wanting to go for a push. Not enough power on that one.
Morado to Valdez connection is
ever since from the start.
it's a lethal combination, isn't it?
It was meant to be.
Some people just have that chemistry in basketball, volleyball. Amanda Villanueva giving a free point. Bea De Leon is back front line. For the defending champions as Ahumiro serves. 17 serving 11. We are live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. That's what we were talking about. That's a great combination play. And Pat, really, in that last game against DLSU, we saw more fluid yung kanilang motion, more fluid yung kanyang, her technique is better.
Correct. And they will need points from Paat this year. They want to do well this season.
There you go, on cue.
Even from that line,
They may wanna increase those combination plays also.
That's right. I think they were going to that in their first game. And I haven't seen one combination play from Adamson.
Valdez again.
Eliza Valdez just using the blockers of Adamson to get that point.
There are some players, Mosey, as you look at this play again, na tumatalon pa lang, there's already an effect. In the history of it, I mean, we talk about Bernal, Balse, Tabaquero, Ila Santos from Lasal. You know, they start their approach, but even from Adamson, Benting, parang nakikita mo pa lang yung approach. There's an anticipation already, you know.
Percentage-wise,
Parang ganun.
that parang you just know.
May intimidation factor yung ano.
Kasama yun. Kasama lahat.
And Ali has it. The lead is down to 4 though. Lebon Fasil is in the match already for Adamson University. Sent back, Lazaro keeps it up. Free ball for Adamson. What will they do? Emnas chooses Guevara.
Oh, and it's a double block coming from Ateneo, but Guevara sending it in, even challenging the tall bit, De Leon. And Eliza Valdez there. Look at that.
Powering it through. Again, perfect height for Guevara. Down to 3. Delayed by the block. Baat will open up to Galanza. It is sent back, but it is out. That's the power of Galanza also working.
That's true. And Eliza Valdez, she went for an angle, but it was just too much.
Coach Tai will call this timeout. Let's listen in.
Power! Strong blocking. Hand block and not over. Again now, one more point.
Hey,
Looking, keep, play no power. Play no power. No power. Play, dick. Play.
hey. 1 point now, 1 point.
One point. Hand block. 1, 2, 3.
The theme, Heart Strong, still evident for the Lady Eagles. A term that was obviously coined and popularized by their coach and has made the rounds in media, in shirts, merchandising, and all that. And it continues to be the theme, and look at that.
Oh, Coach
Coach
Sherwin
Sherwin.
asking for a net violation.
Let's look at this. It's a great play to begin with. So Coach Sherwin claims that he hit the net. But the point is given, and the serve goes through. Alonso tries to find the spot. The lead is back to 3. Morente is sent back, but it's a check ball.
And this time it's Ateneo winning that off the block hit.
That might be game-changing. Yung mga ganyan minsan, yung calls or not calls, diba? Remember in that first set of the LaSalle-Adamson match also. That was at 23-24 yata.
Ang hirap kasi sometimes the girls cannot just take it away. Parang it's easier said, parang forgive and forget.
Isipin mo talaga eh. No? Mabilis ang laro ng volleyball. Talagang kailangan mo kalimutan. Pero ngayon nga, sabi mo, easier said than done. And this one is in. So that's back to 5.
Okay? Tignan mo lang yung overhead na. Tagay nyo lang yung receive. Nandiyan pa tayo. Tagay nyo sa receive. Walang receive. Labas nyo yung mapa. Yung nuts kami. Okay? Kaya ba?
There are some instances in volleyball that sometimes change momentum. And right now, after that timeout, Ateneo scored 3 straight points to give themselves another 5-point spread.
Kanina pa even in the last timeout sa huddle, Coach Sherwin always reminds the girls yung first ball, yun nga yung nagiging problema nila. They don't have good first balls just like that. So now they give a free ball to Ateneo.
Sent back. Lazaro was there as usual. It's a net touch again. Guevara knew it right away. Well, here's the thing about the first ball. That's half and half. Half it's you, half it's also the server.
Yes, correct.
And you had
May kagagawan ng server.
Ayun, ha?
Just like that. And
It's a tough serve to handle.
of course, Cordell, the libero of Adamson, is also a converted libero.
You're right. You are right. #1 serve of the league last year. And that's why. Guevara. Good challenge by Morente. Galanza off speed, but the height of the rookie with a fingertip block right there.
That's right. She was already going down. She was able to manage to put that ball back.
I don't know. The fingertips. Des continues to serve. And again, first ball problems for the Lady Falcons. Unfortunately, napako sa 16 Mosey, ha?
Hindi na nakaalis. And it was just Ateneo really getting that advantage and knowing that it's time for the kill.
Yeah.
Yun eh, you saw
Yeah.
that in them. Continuous points coming from the Lady Eagles.
They called the timeout at 18-16, and from then on, scoring 8 straight points to pocket set number 1 here at the arena in San Juan. We will be back. We are back here in Volleyball Central inside the arena in San Juan on a Wednesday afternoon. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga probinsyang nanonood sa atin at lahat na rin ng mga kapamilya natin sa buong mundo via the Filipino channel. Good day to you.
Speaking of probinsya, si Kiefer papabati yung buong Ateneo squad
Nasaan sila?
watching in Naga for the Jam, yung Jesuit Association meet.
Well, their counterpart in the volleyball team, Mosey, won
Yep.
the first set. And how did they do it?
Well, again, as you mentioned, okay pa yung Adamson until the middle portion of that first set. But as you can see, Adamson Ateneo just producing a lot more attack points, more than doubling the output of the Lady Falcons. And look at even in spite of 7 errors and 3 lang sa Lady Falcons, ganun pa rin ang nangyari. But look at the block points of Ateneo this time, 5-1. So, yun yung skill na siguro ang Ateneo, if ever they have a weakness, maybe it's the blocking. Pero look at them. Even in our pregame, in their last game, they also had 5 and 3 over NU.
I'm sure,
Diba?
Mosey, that's what they're addressing this year with the recruits, no? One of the, you would say, pitfalls of the Ateneo teams in recent memory would be blocking and middle hitting. And now they're trying to cover these holes already with the recruits that they've had, and their starter, Bea De Leon, giving a good account of herself so far as we are 1-all. Boom Gonzalez, Mosey Uravena, Gabby Dario reports for Adamson, Laura Lehman reports for Ateneo, Derek Abit Ramos at the helm of this live and exclusive ABS-CBN Sports production, and De Leon able to find a hole again on that quick hit. Let's go to Lau right now reporting from the Ateneo side, huh?
Boom and Mosey, the Lady Eagles are going strong. Now, Amy and I talked before the game, and she said that she really admired Adamson's team play. She said that they have good team chemistry and gel well together on court. Every single player contributes, and they don't necessarily have one go-to girl, which makes them especially hard to read. And because of this, the Lady Eagles don't know what to expect, even after watching their game against DLSU. Now, this uncertainty is exactly why Coach Sai told the girls to meditate more, or he means concentrate more while on court. They need to be especially focused this game and keep their eyes on the ball. Today is not only about being the stronger team, but also the smarter team. That's all for now, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you, and it shows Lau that they are focused, and it shows the respect that they have
Yes,
for this Adamson
that
program.
is really nice to hear. Especially coming from a player like Amy.
Well, this again. Better reception there by Galanza. On a campfire on the side of Ateneo.
Paan. That smart move there, just pushing the ball.
3-all. Lead bad serve. Good serve. This is going to be a free ball for Adamson University. Emnas opens up. Villanueva finds the line.
With the help of the tape of the net, gets that point.
Kaya yung reaction niya, parang hindi siya natuwa dun sa... Parang hindi solid yung hit.
Kasi sayang eh. It's a combination play of a given ball. Diba? Normally, ganyan, you expect a solid point, diba, coming from at least on that situation.
They're looking for a check ball, not given.
And this is what si Amy was talking about, that the points will come from just anybody inside Adamson.
So we are at 4-all right now. With De Leon, the rookie, on deck. Chance ball here. Underhand set to De Jesus. Over.
Not enough spin. Not enough wrist action from Ella De Jesus. But you can see the elevation back. Right? It's nice to see that she's back. She's healthy.
Let's check in with Gabby Dario this time.
Right before the set, Coach Sherwin had 4 pieces of advice to give to the girls. And that's usap, galaw, depensa, and focus. He wants the girls to keep calm, and over the timeout, the girls would reassure each other by saying, bawe lang, bawe lang. After an underwhelming first set, Coach Sherwin told the Lady Falcons to not let the score affect their game, but have more confidence with every move that they make. Boom and Mosey.
Underwhelming is the perfect description there. Not the Adamson that we saw. Off to a better start here. Their lead though down to 1 after Ella De Jesus gets Ateneo a point.
And you like the respect given to Ella De Jesus on that middle hit. 2 blockers for her.
Set number 1 going to Ateneo for those who just tuned in to ABS-CBN Sports in Action. For those watching the replays on balls, good evening to you. Did you hear Tay? Hintay daw, hintay. Parang read, parang eh. I think I interpret it as him telling the blocker just to wait that last moment.
But Villanueva getting that point off that cross-court hit.
Morado, Valdez, Amanda handles it, and then Alquino, just too much angle there, an opportunity wasted.
Yep, that was a nice play coming from Adamson. It was a hard ball dug up by Amanda, and then a quick given by Emnas. It was really brave of Emnas to give that to a quick hitter.
The coverage wasn't ready. It was there. They were there behind, but
They weren't in the best position to take it.
Nagulat pa nga. Nescafe Creamy White Defender of the Day. Brought to you by the drink of the day, Nescafe Creamy White. Hashtag DOTD. Lead is 7. And again, Alquino unable to judge the lines correctly. So the first technical timeout. Ateneo grabs the lead, 8-7. Kit Kat break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Back here in the arena in San Juan City. Kung malapit lang kayo dito,
On a Wednesday.
pwede pa kayo pumunta.
Diba?
Meron
On a
pang konti
Wednesday.
dyan.
Everybody here to watch this game. Kanina, it was also a good game
Yes.
between
The
LaSalle and ADMU.
The LSU at 2-0 already here in this tournament. And Ateneo trying to catch up with them in the same number of games. Aquino unable to hit the ball solidly. No check ball. It is Adamson point.
Liza sending it long.
This girl has been busy in the offseason too. With
After last season, very busy.
endorsements, guestings. You gotta be happy for
Oh yes.
volleyball in general getting all this attention, whether it's from a sports standpoint or even individually. The girls getting
It's also nice to experience such things because parang it's something that you bring when you're older.
I'm sure.
Diba? Because syempre yung volleyball, obviously, eventually it will stop. You will stop playing. Ito na yung mga kwento mo sa commercial ako or sa...
Doing commercial, I was just about to say, doing commercials. Nice combination play.
There you go.
Gotta see more of it.
Adamson should really go for combination, more for combination plays this time.
Let's look at that again, Mosey. McDonald's Instant Replay. Don't miss a spike dial 86236 for a BFF Chicken Bundle.
In the first set, they were having a hard time because they didn't have really good first ball.
Yes,
so,
that's right.
So better floor defense now for Adamson.
Bad reception.
Lifting violation called on Gia Morado.
Ten to 9. Adamson takes back the lead. Filipino serves for the Lady Falcons. Took a set off LaSalle the last time. See if they do that here again.
Hey, De Leon, look at this connection.
That's why she's there.
It's really so effective so far in the middle, both in offense and defense for Ateneo.
Valdez changes her mind in mid-air. Emnas tries to make something out of that. Ooh, those collisions.
That's right.
Mid-court, that's so scary.
Just really close to the net. Emnas just trying to save that second ball.
Her and Valdez, you always worry about the landing of these girls when they're there in the middle. Emnas, too low. Lazaro, Morente, net saving that a little. Emnas back set to Mylene Pad. Too easy for Denden. Valdez goes down the line and puts it away.
Nice, Valdez. Look at her go, twisting her body last minute and going down the line. Look at that twist.
It's a luxury to have a weapon like her. Morado with a skip serve. Again, too low for Pad, but it works. And she finds a hole, maybe inadvertently, but she still gets the point.
That's right. Look at Pad getting that push once again. It has been Pad doing those drop balls.
Very tight rotation for Ateneo still from game 1 to game 2. Underhand set, Morente. Galanza pops it right back up. Villanueva with just the right height. Morado back set to Morente. That's a net block.
Adamson getting that point. Let's take a look at that once again. Yes, it really looked like a net block.
That's confirmed. Galanza, good serve. Rare error.
And to Denden, Lazaro.
Kaya nga, rare error for Denden. Jessica Galanza, bright future for this Adamson Falcon. And then able to scoop it up. Morente, off speed. Mylene to Amanda. One-handed return. It is still alive. And a free ball for Adamson. Villanueva goes cross-court. Bea and Michelle shut the door.
And you can see the patience of Ateneo just hanging it up there, and eventually they were rewarded with a point by this block.
13 all. Valdez back in the service deck. Nice.
Nice. Mylene Pad just drilling that one. Look at this one.
That's the perfect height for her. That's the first time that she has able to get a clean attack for her. Galanza also proving to be a good digger, Mosey. We've seen
That's
her
right.
handle Valdez to
We've
serve.
seen Adamson every year having good floor defense. Everybody sharing the defense assignments, diba? And Emnas, you know, I like how Emnas will try and attempt to get to that second ball each and every time, even if it's really, really close to the net, or even if it's on the other side of the net already.
De Leon serving. Combination play seen by the triple block of the Lady Eagles.
That was just well read. Everybody going after Amanda on that combination play.
Actually, nabenta eh.
Konti kay Amy, but Amy was able
recovered.
to jump for that block once again.
And Morente also proving to be an able blocker for the Lady Eagles with that elevation of hers. Point for Adamson. Better set here for Adamson University. 15 all. The arena in San Juan as their captain serves for the Lady Falcons. Second straight playing day for them. Morado, De Jesus.
De Jesus! Look at that kill!
Coach Tai also with a little shout right before the approach. And De Jesus finds it down the line, 16-15. Back here at the arena at San Juan, you're watching us on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Boom Gonzalez, Mosey Ravenna, Adamson, Ateneo. Tight set number 2, Ateneo in the lead, 16-15, and a set over the Lady Falcons. As you can see on our scoreboard, that light that you see, great play by the way by Adamson.
It's a better second set for
Yes,
Adamson.
yes.
You know, because of their better floor defense, better first balls. Now they can run even their combination plays, just like that one.
Bentang-benta, no?
Oh, ito hindi na nakahabol si Amy.
Yes. And I like that Adamson tried it again. You cannot be discouraged even if you get blocked.
Correct.
You have to try doing those plays again.
Oh,
De Jesus with a perfect attack there.
Ellen De Jesus doing it on the other side of the court. And you like how she goes to that small alley to go down the line. Ang liit na lang nun eh, between the blocker and the antenna.
That's accuracy right there. And you've got to have the guts. Got to have the guts to do it. Emnas, I think, stepped over.
Crossing violation
Right.
called against Emnas.
It was too much of a step over for our second
He was
referee.
right in front of the second referee.
Eh, parang kung hindi pa niya pansinin yun. Bumibitaw ng konti Ateneo dito, 2 points. That's isn't it?
Bex, dito ka na. Ben, dito ka lang ha. Huwag ka pumunta kay Valdez ha. O, receive natin dito. Receive natin dito. Bex ha, itong follow mo dyan ha. Huwag kang pupunta dito para si Valdez lagi na nandito. Ha? Tapos si Gemma dito na. Walang may isa. Okay? Receive. Control sa receive. Ha?
This is a crucial juncture of the match.
Yes.
Mosey, because ayaw nilang bumitaw ang Ateneo dito ng 3 or 4. Sure, this might be.
Well, on the other side, I'm sure yun naman yung gustong gawin
Oo.
natin Neo to pull away at this point.
First ball problems. That will not make it. So that's the biggest lead of Ateneo in this set. Remember, Adamson also had a 3-point lead in set number 2. As I was saying earlier in our scoreboard on your screens, that illumination that you see is a set belonging to a team. Chance for Ateneo to increase their lead with Valdez in front. Emnas chasing the second ball. Galanza powers through. Ateneo side again, they go back to alley. Delayed by the block, but they get the point, and Coach Tai starts dancing again.
Why not? Another off-the-block point from Eliza Valdez. Her spikes are just very, very powerful.
Ella serving. 4-point lead. Even Coach Tai saw.
Adamson was going for a quick hit, but look at Coach Tai.
Yeah.
Just smiling.
Yeah.
Late delayed reaction of her team on that quick hit.
I don't know if our TV audience can hear, can pick up the microphone natin, can pick up some of what Coach Tai says here, but he saw the play coming.
Oh, that's a more solid hit coming from Amy.
Perfectly run. And I gotta smile.
Yes, exactly, because from last year's quick hits, it's this time it's a more powerful quick coming from Amiro.
There's more conviction to it, Mosey. Sherwin has to call a timeout. Just like in set number 1, medyo napako na naman sila dito.
Sa toke. O, same lang. Same lang tayo, ha? Big week, tres, back week. Okay? At yung big week natin, ay, di pa umano. Ha? Pag walang receive, open ka na. Okay? Tara, tayo pa yan.
22-17.
Tama na yun. Tama naman yung sabi ni Coach Sherwin, no? Paan, we'll have to try to go for me quick. So, malayo lang yung blockers. May need pad.
Humiro with a sharp serve. Emnas able to get it over. Morado opens up to Valdez and she pokes it away.
Easy taking for Eliza Valdez. Look at this open hit.
And it deserves a second look for an Oishi Oh Wow moment. Open up to everyday surprises with Oishi Oh Wow. Full extension for Baldo.
No, because the blocker of Adamson were late.
Nante was there. Valdez again off speed. Emnas was the one who picks it up. So a free ball for the Lady Eagles. Bea picks it up and gets it back and sends that baby home.
And she really wanted that play. Saw in her face that she wanted to go for that play. And why not? Look at that solid hit from the youngster.
Like we said, you can tell if you're naturally a volleyball player. And Mosey, you can see it in the way she recovers.
Right.
Sometimes, no?
Yung reaction
Yes.
inside.
And she doesn't look lost in there na parang, yun nga, sabi mo court sense na alam niya kung nasaan siya. And her footwork in terms of recovering just in case papalo or pablock.
And that is so important.
Oh.
Boom. You mentioned that now that you mentioned footwork, that is so important.
It's set point here for the Lady Eagles. They go to Valdez in the middle. Playable. But another chance, and it is Morado with a 1-2 play. It puts a cap to the second set, 25-18. The Lady Eagles looking sharp, Mosey.
That's right. That complete team effort once again shown to us by the Lady Eagles in the second set. So when you're asking for continuity from that first set, I think the Lady Eagles showed us just that.
2 sets down. And a clean slate so far for season 77 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament for the defending champions. (25-16, 25-18). The first set was at 18-16 when Ateneo made their run. And then in the second set, we were actually at 15 all at one point. Then Ateneo made a run.
That's right. And, we really expected that Adamson would continue their good play, better play for Adamson the second set, but just again, just too many attacks coming from Ateneo, 14-9. And look at the block points once again, 4-1. And yung errors nga, nadagdagan patuloy na Lady Falcons yung errors nila in the second set. But generally, a better defensive game coming from Adamson in that second set. That's why they were able to run some plays. But they would need to do more if they want to beat Ateneo.
No aces in the second set, but Ateneo starts off with a service ace here in the third set, and then a hitting error by Mylene Pat, which brings us to 2 serving love in the third. Combination play. Nice find by She looked at the court first before taking off.
And that's a smart move from Amanda. Nakita niya yung blockers stayed and they knew that it was going to be Amanda. So placement hit na lang ang ginawa ni Amanda and she got the point.
Serve. Morado. Valdez.
Just too much power. Amanda Villanueva not able to handle that power.
A lot of weight training, a lot of conditioning training.
And you
Went to
also-
Thailand also.
You pointed out yung defense sa Ateneo. Ella De Jesus was able to dig up that
Yun na naman.
yung defense na yun was from Ella De Jesus.
Funny, when you ask them about the training, they can't give you a straight answer on TV because
It's just so hard.
Yeah, they really think it's toughened them up.
You can see, even look at their body language.
It's become some sort of a running joke already for them, actually.
Galanza under the ball on that attack.
4-2.
It's a matter of acceptance that it's going to be that kind of training all throughout
Right,
because
right.
the coach Ty will not adjust.
Right. Oh, man. Valdez saw it, reacted to it.
Look at that timing, Valdez getting to that ball.
It's a good play, actually, by Emnas, but just the reflexes. And Valdez finding a way to get that ball back. Lead at 3 early in the third. Galanza again sent back.
Roy unable to handle that.
Let's check in with Laura Lehman from Ateneo side.
Ruben Mosey, early into the last set, the game was neck to neck, and Coach Ty was not happy with the girls' performance. First of all, he said that they were losing energy on court and showing no power on court. They are tipping the balls over the net when they really should be giving more power to their spikes. Arm strong is the phrase he used towards the girls. Now, to accompany this strength, Coach Ty also needs them to talk more on court and keep the momentum on their side. They are in the lead, and now it's no time to switch it over. That's all for now, Ruben Mosey.
They're looking to step on the gas pedal right now. Mosey. 7-2. Let's listen to Coach Sherwin here. He's not even going to wait for the technical timeout.
Exactly.
Backline. Jadi, pasok. Wala namang set alis na backline, ah. Huwag yung pahabulin si Jay sa mga loose ball, kayo humabol. Masi. Ema,
Coach Sherwin trying to stop the bleeding. By the way, you mentioned Dacoron sent in here in the third set. Mary Joy Dacoron, one of 2 rookies for Adamson University, to try to plug a hole here as Morado continues to serve. Galanza blocked again. Galanza again. This time it is Morado for recovery. Morente now swings. Everybody contributing.
Yep, that's right.
And it's a technical timeout early here in the third set, 8-2. Kit Kat break. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Eight to 2 is the score early here in the third set. 2 sets to love for the defending champions, and Morado continues to serve for the Lady Eagles.
She's been there for quite a while.
The run is checked. Galanza goes cross court. Left-handed pickup by Denise Lazaro. And Nas goes to Galanza once again.
Oh, that hit that then, right. That's even if it's the late ball, it's the right ball.
I saw your reaction, Mosey. You saw it.
Yep.
For those who are watching volleyball for the very first time on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, that's an automatic violation, by the way, if the ball hits the antenna. And that's the only way she's going to get ripped out of that service deck if she creates an error, because right now the Lady Eagles are rolling 9-3 as
Early 6-point lead by the Lady Eagles.
Merja Dacoron serving and overcooks it. Chance for us to go to Gabby Dario. Go ahead, Gabby.
Right after their last game, Coach Sherwin told the Lady Falcons, maganda naman ang laban nyo, hindi lang umaabot hanggang dulo. Over the second set, Coach Sherwin felt the need to remind them of that again, telling them to keep their game tight until the very end. Adamson is normally a very good defensive team, but Captain Faye Guevara felt the need to remind the Falcons of it, saying, guys, magtulungan tayo. Mylene Pahan added, wag isipin na kulang tayo, buo tayo. And Coach Sherwin ended the timeout by saying how important it is to keep things simple in this third set, saying receive, set, palo, service, yun lang naman. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Yeah, that's what happened in the first two sets. Dun lang sila sa dulo na iwanan, Mosey. But right now,
That's
here in the third,
Pisa pa lang eh. It's as if yung gana for the game, it's not there anymore. But you just to keep on playing.
Morente puts it away here in our McDonald's Instant Replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 for a BFF chicken bundle. And I guess that's what championship teams or champion teams now do. As you know,
The intimidation factor is just so evident in this game. You can feel it.
parang at saka alam nila kahit Lasal, when they had their championship run in all those years, they know when to parang shift gears.
It's a different Adamson team in their first game against
Yes.
LaSalle.
Right,
The
right.
very tall LaSalle team.
Morente in the middle.
Morente once again from the left to the right, knock from the middle.
Owishi Oh Wow moment. Open up the everyday surprises with Owishi Oh Wow.
There were 3 blockers in front of Morente on the last play.
Chance again for Ateneo, but it goes to Adamson here. Nas reverse set. Baat. De Jesus cross court. Galanza's there. They're looking for double
Yep.
contact.
Exactly.
Not given. Amanda sends it over. Morado to De Jesus.
Jesus, better connection this time. But that solid hit.
Valdez leads Ateneo with 14. Morente with 12. De Jesus now with her 8th point after that one. Morente very
Yeah, going
silently.
Team effort. Right?
Galanza handling the serve. Baat finally stops them leading here. 13-6 is our score.
I think that they're not going to they should go more for those paad B-quicks.
Yeah.
Diba yun na Coach Sherwin also reminded them in a huddle a while ago. Parang kulang eh yung sets going to paad.
Remember, she had 15 points in that last match against the LSU. A good blocking team, as you know.
Right.
Morado chooses De Jesus again. Off speed.
Just so smart. Going to that open hole. No support there for Adamson.
Si Emnas yung nag-aabol eh.
Na hindi pwedeng gawin. And you don't want to do that to your setter.
Right.
That's too close to the net.
Make something out of it. But now Valdez is in the front line, and that's always bad news for the opposition.
Look at Valdez. Even it wasn't a complete approach, but look at the power behind that spike.
Technique is just superb. Gatorade spike of the game, fueling the UAAP to play hard. And Nas goes to the Coron.
There you go.
You
Use
said
your
it.
height.
Yeah, more quick plays.
Still a mountain to climb here for the Lady Falcons.
7 serving 15. Homiro. And again, it ends up with Emnas trying to chase the ball. And second technical timeout. Ateneo is in the lead. Kit Kat break, have a break, have a Kit Kat. We're back here at the arena in San Juan, and Ateneo looking good in this third set. trying to make it a short afternoon for them and trying to go for a second straight win. And I'm looking at Ateneo trying to probably use more players here towards the end.
We would want to see more players, more new players.
Oh, well, if they keep this up,
Rookies, diba? Ateneo.
if they keep this up, their biggest lead right now, 10.
It's as if Adamson just stopped playing. Stop playing their game.
You're right, you're right.
It seems like they're just going through the motion right here. Another error. Another close set.
18-7. That's our score. Coach Tai looking down the bench and is looking to
Looking long and hard.
looking at two girls to take off their warmers. Galanza.
Yeah, there you go. Solid hit. We've been waiting for that since the first set.
Napansin mo, pabawas na yung nandun sa gilid kasi. Madayag
There
comes
you
in.
go. Manny Madayag comes in. Pero hindi nawala ng height, ha? Pareho lang. I've seen this girl play in high school. Magaling sa block. Maganda yung timing sa block.
Good take there. Galanza through the blockers against Morado and Madayag. So it's Mylene Pat now. Trying to chase Ateneo here, down by 9.
Oh, and an ace from Pat. And as we see, also see Nempiatura inside.
Oh, Coach Tai. I'm looking at him. I don't know if he's going to call the timeout. One thing that I noticed last year is this: he has a knack about calling timeouts,
Correct.
but he times it. Hindi niya-
Last minute. Actually, ano yan eh, parang napapansin ka natin.
Diba? Pakinggan muna natin, Ateneo.
Ha? Oo, ma'am.
Una ka.
Quality, quality. Back mo. Nakit ba na? Nakit. Ito, kampe na.
Well, it's one of those timeouts just probably to stop the momentum of the other team, Mosey.
True.
Nothing really happened during that.
And yun na nga, yes, really a knack for timeouts. And it gets good timeout. Hindi lang yun eh, hindi lang yung timing ng timeout. It's also yun yung timing sa game ng timeout.
Yes. Pat was there for coverage. Chance for Ateneo. They go to the rookie.
Manny Madayag. It's as if Bea De Leon is also there. Madayag getting that solid, quick hit.
Deserves a McDonald's instant replay. Don't miss a spike. Dial 86236 rather for a BFF chicken bundle.
You can really see she's a young girl. Probably
16.
what, 16, 17?
16 years old, and they're going to call the net against Adamson. So a point to Ateneo. And Ateneo is at 20-10, and Coach Tai telling Madayag there what to do as Coach Sherwin calls a timeout. See if he's going to put more players in. In the meantime, it's a 10-point bubble.
Isang receipt lang muna ulit tayo para makabawi tayo. Tapos service tayo. Paano mo yun? Easy. Mainit lang. Magdagdag pa lang.
One last stand.
You will have to do it right now if you were Adamson, as we see. Raginot coming in.
18-year-old.
Oh, we've seen her play last year. And she can play.
Yep.
Boom.
So So they're the ones who are going to finish off this match. Galanza. Unless, of course, something drastic happens here.
Galanza on that open hit, very strong. But has come so few in this game. Expected a lot more basing on their first game against LaSalle.
11 serving 20. They open up. And the new players now contributing to this impending Ateneo win with Valdez serving. They are 4 points away from matching DLSU's record at 2-0. You know, I noticed even Galanza is trying to take Valdez's serve from the other girls. Kasi parang kanina, di ba, hirap na hirap sila. But
Correct.
siya parang, she's like telling them that I can handle
yes,
it. Yes,
exactly. And,
she looks like she is also a good receiver.
she is.
Ali.
Oh, and we've noticed that
There.
the first game, ganun din
Oo.
siya. May mga digs rin si Galanza.
Oh, hinatid talaga yung
Oh,
ball.
and
Ay,
nice.
quick one.
Trying to dump that ball, but violation called, so Ateneo point once
Oh.
again.
So Lebum Fasil will be the one now. Nahuli si Emnas na sumapit yung kamay out of momentum. 2 points away. And again, it's Galanza receiving. And she gets them an extra point here to delay.
And you like her attitude
Yeah.
of going to that receiving position
yeah.
first before thinking of offense.
So much promise. And she gets a point not only from attacks, but also from the serve. I mean, if you're talking about like little victories
Right.
here and things that you can build on for
But
next games.
Yes, succeeding games.
Jessica Galanza again. With Lazaro mishandling that serve, so a free ball for the Lady Falcons. Lebum Fasil to Guevara.
Guevara connecting. I like the way how she aimed for that spot.
Right.
Look
Inangulo.
at her body. She
Yeah.
really was going to that area.
A specialty of Miss Pao Soriano back when she was playing. Cross court. Villanueva on the other side. Lebum Fasil able to pop it right back up. Villanueva too close. Oh, just a length. Again, was that Madayag's fingers? It was,
Must be,
right?
yeah. And the two youngsters
Yeah.
trying to defend.
It was Madayag there, just a
Right.
tip.
And you can see the smartness there, just swiping the ball. No, hindi lang yung basta block eh. You
Yep.
can see that she was swiping the ball.
Match point, by the way, and that will do it. They end with a block,
Yeah.
something that they've improved on this year. And the Lady Eagles celebrate their second win of the season and have not dropped a set yet so far in season 77.
Right, and a perfect game so far in the last two games by Ateneo.
And, you know, not easy teams also, National University and Adamson University.
Looking more solid, more complete this year.
The Lady Eagles 25-16, 25-18, 25-14. And on the other hand, the Lady Falcons dropped their second straight match. As Ty Bundit is our RCBC Smarter Solutions Coach of the Game. RCBC Smarter Solutions. Art strong, he says. Well, they are so far showing their strength here in season 77 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. We'll be back to wrap this baby up. 25-16, 25-18, 25-14. A sweep for the Lady Eagles over the Lady Falcons, who are our team bonchon of the game. The crispy chicken global phenomenon. From here on, it's bonchon. A bunch of, a mix of now veterans, and now we're showing a little youth here.
Young
at the side.
veterans.
Yeah,
and,
yes, of
you know,
course.
Very young players. And,
Right.
as you said, Mati Madayag, only 16 years old.
And then you have players who are playing like veterans, like on her second year, Michelle Morente, who is our Gatorade player of the game, fueling the UAAP to play hard, and she is with our very own Laura Lehman. Go ahead, Lau.
Boom and Mosey, I'm here now with Mitch Morente. Now, Mitch, we all know that Ateneo are the defending champions and you won both games in 3 sets. So is there pressure to keep this trend going?
Wala naman po kasi ginagawa naman po namin lahat ang kailangan namin gawin sa game. And ano nga po, sabi nga po ni Ate Lai na game by game lang. So we try to not to put pressures on ourselves.
Okay, and your next game is in FEU on Saturday. So that will be your 3rd game in only 7 days, diba? So do you think you guys are well rested for that, or will you be a bit tired and fatigued?
Well, it's sport naman kasi nag-training kami twice a day. So I think it's sport naman na pagod kami. Pero syempre we try to give our 100% every day.
Okay, there you have it. Mitch Morente, player of the game. Back to you, Boom and Mosey.
Thank you very much, Lau. No excuses for the Lady Eagles. According to Mitch Morente, they will be ready for their next opponent, who will be the Lady Tamaraos on Saturday. That will open up festivities at 2 p.m. The Lady Tamaraos and the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Maroons still looking for their first win. Bulldogs, of course, at 0-2.
That's right, and it's quite a surprise that they're playing, I think they lost pareho ba 3 sets?
Yes.
So,
You're right, you're right.
expect
Yeah,
the Lady
you're right.
Bulldogs to
They have
play well in
No.
this game against UP, but UP getting better,
Getting
Boom.
better, yeah.
Getting better.
Should be interesting, and that is going to be at the Araneta Coliseum, by the way. That's on Saturday. In the meantime, we shift gears and give you the finals of the Philippine Collegiate Champions League tomorrow, 4 p.m. It's the NCAA champions, San Beda College, and the defending champions of the PCCL and last year's champions of the UAAP, DLSU. Tomorrow, that will be in the Inares Sports Center in Pasig. So we'll see you there. Friday, the telecast of the men's volleyball competition, 2 p.m. Ateneo versus FEU, and then UST versus UE. So there you go. That is our full schedule. And congratulations also to the Ascals. Real quick.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
4-0 thrashing.
After what, 30 years ba yun?
30
Wow.
years. So we win against Indonesia 3-0. So a lot of good moments in sports, courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Always a pleasure, Mosey. For
Same
Mosey
here.
Avena. And of course, Laura Lehman, Gabby Dario, Direk, Abed Ramos, and everybody behind ABS-CBN Sports in Action. I'm Boom Gonzalez saying so long. And we'll see you next time for more of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament as we continue to broadcast in high definition.